it was performed really, really well. The lip sync was like really good as well. Like it was properly lined up and everything. And that cut on the word "way," like saying "way," that works really, really effectively. And I think you've taken the song and you've like really used it. Like you've taken advantage of like that bass in the song, the way it changes so suddenly, and you've added movements in the camera, so you don't even need to do it in the edit. And I think that's really, really, really effective. Yeah, that would be my positive feedback.
That's great.
I thought it was insanely good. The camera movement was spot on. Like it was aggressive, but it wasn't like it wasn't distracting you from the main focus of the video, which was the eyes. I thought it was just really good. Enjoyed it a lot.
I personally think that you guys delivered exactly what you said in the pitch. Like you, probably even more than what you said in the pitch. And I think that's actually amazing. Like Sherelle looks like that's her song. Like she's living and performing her own music, and that's what makes it real. And I just love it. I just think it's amazing. Even my group members dancing in the back. I think yeah. Yeah, but honestly, it's like amazing. Love it.
The camera work was really good, and the locations really matched the theme and like the character really well.
Great.
I think you guys are beating yourself up for no reason. I think it was really good. I felt like she was the singer, like you guys said. The locations were excellent. I like the movement on the, the graffiti bit. Like, some of it might have made me feel a bit motion sick, but I really liked the whole smooth movement. It fitted really well. Costumes were great. Lip syncing was great. Overall, it's a very strong rock up. You guys should be proud of it.
It was.
Anything that'll make it even better.
Yes. I've got a couple of things.
Hold on, let's listen.
I think it's what I said to Dan earlier. Like the structure, maybe using location and costume to add a clearer structure. At the start, cuts in the car park. Maybe I didn't feel like it matched up with the music at the start. I mean, those were the only cuts that I feel didn't work very well. So maybe just refining the introduction. I think that's about it, really. Yeah. I think once it comes together, it's going to be a really, really strong video.
I would say the shot at the end where it just kind of went on for a bit too long, but I imagine that's because you need to cut through it. Yeah. Yeah, but other than that, I don't really know what else to say, to be honest.
I wanted to say what he said as well.
Say it again.
Yeah, because I know it was a rough cut anyways, but if like you should have added that probably all the bass tracks, but just cut them in and out, like seeing her Cheryl walking away or like showed like the songs ended, just like a recap.
Yeah, to give her a nice close,
Yeah.
closure, which music videos and you have.
Yeah, about this bit in the car park where it's moving a lot, I kind of got dizzy. I think it's a bit much for that, but the rest of the camera work was really good.
Great. Anything that would make it even better?
I felt the beginning was a lot less strong than when you actually get into it. I feel like it got a lot stronger later on, but in the beginning, like Louise saying, it's about making that impact. So maybe pick a different shot, and also the car park seems a bit dark. So when you're lip syncing, I can't exactly see it compared to all the other shots. So maybe like if you guys could maybe pick a different one, have the car park scene of her just dancing, but not necessarily like lip sync, it would definitely make it a lot stronger. And like Amy was saying about the movement's perfect on the graffiti bit, but the movement in the car park does make me feel a bit motion sick. So yeah.
Okay, so my feedback then. So I didn't say what I thought was really good about it. Just realised. So your performances, all of them, even the dancing, okay, is really, really good. It does look like it's your song and you own it. Okay, so it's a really well chosen song and really well performed. The locations suit the idea, so the locations are really good. The lip syncing is very good, and you've got a sense of branding that runs throughout, and that's very effective. It works very well and it'll help you with the cross-promotional material as well, so your ancillary work. So that's really good. And again, the movement, lots of movement. Which is also nice, and I noticed that you move the camera to the opposite direction that you're performing, so you get this kind of three-dimensional feeling, which is why it makes us feel a bit motion sick sometimes. But it's actually quite a difficult thing to do.
I think it's effective though.
Yeah.
It works with the music.
Yes, it does. It creates a texture, so it feels layered, feels three-dimensional. Right, things you need to work on. What's missing is, and I've already we went over this earlier on. Structure. So tell you what Daniel said, and it was the same feedback I gave to Daniel as well, wasn't it? Okay. You want to be able to organise your music video so that we can visually see where we are in the song. So at the minute you've got all of this great footage and you're just putting it all together. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And you don't want to do that. You want to think, okay, well I'm in the first verse. How do I show I'm in the first verse? Now I'm in the chorus. How do I show I'm in the chorus? Right, I'm in a different verse now. So because you have a range of locations, you should be thinking, and also costumes, you should be thinking about structuring the music video in relation to the location of the costume. And it will help all your strongest shots come through as well. Okay, so structure is the key thing that will make a considerable difference in terms of especially how I can market. Because there's the potential to be really, really, in fact all of you have produced really, really good work. You're all looking at work which should really be going, you know, well into level 4. Alright, so that's what you should all be aiming for. Okay? Which is why I might sound a bit picky, but I'm just trying to, you know, give you some tips. Yeah, okay? Right, one thing, you've got more in the close-ups. Sorry, hold on. Okay? You've got more in the close-ups, in the choruses, but close-ups. Okay, so this is why you've got to structure it. So you might want to think about how you're using the choruses because we need more close-ups in. Okay? So if you think you're going to use all the green screen stuff during your choruses, that's a good way to get, because you've got lots of close-ups on the green screen, so that's a good way to get those close-ups in. Okay? Because you don't need to do any more filming. You mustn't be doing more filming. You've got more than enough. You've probably got too much. Okay? And then in some places the lighting is a little bit dark, so it feels a bit pixelated, and the framing goes a bit off. So if you're thinking about how you structure it, don't use the shots where the framing feels slightly off, okay? Because you don't need to, because you've got so much anyway. All right? And then I agree with what you said about the opening, and I think the structure of the opening can actually reference each of the different locations that you're going to use in the video. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. And even kind of bringing in that shot of you in the white with the dancer standing on the steps. Yeah, we just see that once or twice, and it's kind of like, well, why is that there? So if you're going to use it, you want to maybe have it running through. So that could be part of the chorus, for example, or something. But you need to have like a theme to your visuals. Okay. But very, very promising. So the beginning, the structure, thinking about close-ups, especially through the choruses, and just check the lighting and framing in some of the shots. And if you feel they're a bit off, don't use them because you've got loads of good footage to use. All right? Does that sound okay?
Yeah.